This is a spiritual dialogue between Abhinav Gupta and Mandar. The autumn winds whispered through the saffron meadows of Kashmir as twilight painted the sky in deep indigo hues. The great sage Abhinav Gupta sat at the edge of the sacred forest, near the banks of the Vitasta now called Jhelum. A soft fire flickered in front of him, throwing shadows on the old chinar tree behind. His disciple Mandar arrived, pale and shaken. "Acharya," he said breathlessly, "I saw something last night. A presence, cold, shadowy, watching me from the trees." Abhinav Gupta opened his eyes but did not look startled. Instead, he asked calmly, "And what did you feel, Mandar?" "Fear," Mandar admitted. "It was paralyzing. I thought it was a ghost, or a spirit, lost, wandering." "Why do such things visit us? Why me?" Abhinav Gupta gestured to the fire and invited him to sit. The flame danced, as if eavesdropping on this strange conversation. "Mandar," Abhinav Gupta began, "you say you saw a ghost. But let me ask you, what is it that you actually saw? A form? A feeling? A thought?" "I felt its presence," Mandar replied. "Like a dark reflection. It didn't move, but it was heavy. Suffocating." "Then," said the sage, "perhaps what you saw was not a ghost outside you, but a fragment of the unseen within you." Mandar looked puzzled. "You mean, I imagined it?" "No," Abhinav Gupta said, "you experienced it. But not all experiences arise from the outer world. Many rises from the shadows you carry inside. The parts of yourself you deny, reject, suppress, they do not die. They become ghosts." He leaned closer. "In Kashmir Shivism, we speak of Maya Tattva, the force that creates illusion and separation. The more you identify with a partial self, the more the disowned fragments of your consciousness become alien. And what you see as a ghost is often the energy you have refused to integrate." Mandar's voice dropped, but it felt real and terrifying. "Of course," said Abhinav Gupta, "because truth is always terrifying until it is embraced. That presence may be your guilt, your anger, your jealousy, your fear. These, when unacknowledged, take form. Not in the physical world, but in the subtle field of your awareness. The mind projects them outward. We call them ghosts." He pointed to the fire. "See how this flame casts shadows behind us? You fear the shadow but forget, it is your own body that creates it. Without your form, the shadow would not exist." Mandar remained silent. "Most people fear the unknown," continued Abhinav Gupta, "but the greatest fear is the unseen self. The ego avoids it. But the yogi, he turns and bows to it. He walks toward the shadow and asks, 'What are you trying to teach me?'" Mandar whispered, "So how does one deal with it?" "Not by running," said the sage. "By witnessing. With awareness, without judgment. Sit with the fear. Sit with the darkness. Ask it what memory it holds. Then release it. Burn it in the fire of inner light." He paused, then added, "In the Tantraloka, I wrote, that which appears to haunt the seeker is but the echo of his own half-seen face." Mandar's eyes widened. "So, ghosts are real, but they are me?" "Some are external," Abhinav Gupta admitted. "Wandering souls, disembodied beings, yes, they exist. But you only resonate with what you already carry within. A ghost can only enter a space that is open to it. Close that door by healing your shadow. Then no ghost can touch you." Moral of the story: not all ghosts are outside you. Many are inside. Fear often arises not from spirits, but from the parts of ourselves we refuse to acknowledge. The shadow self is the doorway to deeper wholeness. Ghosts may be real, but we must first exorcise our inner demons to be free. Shiva, the destroyer of ignorance, lives in the center of your shadow, waiting to be realized. Om Namah Shivaya.